Today, the Polyend Tracker swings.
Freebie.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day, so if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Today's patron shout-out goes to Luke Dixon. Thank you so very much for the support. Let's get started. All right, today we're back at the Polyend Tracker. Raise your hand if you're surprised. Oh, no one raised their hand. Crazy. Today we're going to be trying to use swing on the Polyend Tracker, which is not something that I've done before. So that's exciting. Now, what's interesting about the Polyend Tracker is I believe the way we use swing is by an effect. So I'm looking at the list of different effects here, and yes, I do see swing. So I'm not sure if we can do it per track, or if we set it on one track, if it'll do it globally or what. In fact, let's actually go to configure and see if that is like a setting or something. I'm just going to look here. Radio region. No. Okay, nothing there. Metronome. Oh, there is a metronome in here with pre-roll. Oh, okay, well, we'll come back and look at that later. Manual, quick start, no. Okay, and it's not in just general project settings either. We're just going to say that I think you have to do it as an effect. So cool, let's go load in a few samples here. We'll go down 2 samples. Let's go somewhere, I don't know. I still haven't explored all of these stock samples, and I have started adding my own in. Add in that. Kick drive. What's under snares here? Ooh, I like that. I like that one too. Okay, let's get a hi-hat because I think that's where most of our swing is going to come from. Ooh, that's a really good one. This one's not bad either. Okay, we'll just use those 2 that we have. Perfect. So we've got some samples. Let's set up a pattern now. I want to go, just a really simple pattern. So let's start off with our kick and snare, which I think I'm just going to keep on the same track. We're just going to go boom, ga. Nice and simple. Okay, so right here I've got boom, bap, boom, boom, bap. And we're just going to set pattern length to 16, which, can I do that right here? Cool, okay. Obviously, we're going to have to bring down the tempo. 90. That'll be perfect. Just imagine a nice swung hi-hat in there. That's all I really want to accomplish today. So let's go over to track 2. We'll go shift and home. We'll go to the top. We will fill in. Let's go instrument here. We're going to fill hi-hat closed. Actually, let's fill in our 2 different hi-hat. So we have 2 different hi-hat variations, remember? Let's fill in both of those. So, yeah, cool. We'll just go 16th notes. That's fine. And do this. So now, if we hit play, cool. So that sounds great, but we want swing, darn it. So let's do that. So we're going to go to the top. We are going to go to effect slot 1, I think. If I remember watching the video correctly that I did that covered swing right before I got the Polyend Tracker, which was a while ago now, let's hold down effects 1, and I think we just have to put swing on the first step. Oh, that's tight swing. Yeah, dial in the value, and there we go. Let's set it at like 70 maybe? 66? Sure, execute swing 66. So just having it for one effect spot here affected this entire track. Let's see if it affects the entire pattern. So let's go over to our track 1, which remember had the kick drum and snare on it. Let's put another kick drum right here on the E of beat 1. Okay, right off the bat, I can tell, yes, it does affect swing. We can clearly hear those 2 kick drums are swung. Okay, that means we can have some fun. So we can go... We'll delete this one here. We're going to put one right here. Yeah, nice. Let's go ahead and duplicate the length of our pattern here. And I put another kick right here, right after our last snare drum. So that would be the E of 4. Yeah, that's groovy as all hell. Perfect. Let's go and see if we can still use the other slots of this effect slot here to, fill with a different type of effect, since we only need the swing apparently on the first one. So let's go and play with the panning of the rest of this. I'm going to highlight every step except for the swing one, which I don't even think we need this swing here. Because I duplicated the pattern, it just showed up. So let's just do this here. And fill. Let's fill it with an effect. Let's fill it with panning. We'll go random, and we'll send it far left and far right, and it'll randomly assign pitches, or pannings. Here we go. Yeah. That's awesome. And then, of course, we still have the entire second slot to work with, too. So we can fill in with a new effect. Let's go to... How about... Chance could be fun. Chance could be super fun. From 0 to 100% chance. So that's interesting. It did not trigger the swing, and I'm guessing that's because there was only a 51% chance that the first note would trigger, and it didn't. And because the swing effect is tied to that note, it didn't actually trigger. Yeah. So that time it did trigger and it played with the swing. So we can have the swing show up and go away kind of at random every time it passes through. That's actually really interesting. So no swing. And that time it did trigger and we got swing. So that's super cool. Let's go ahead and delete the chance parameter and get some different effect going in here. Let's go. How about, well, random note could be cool. What does that sound like? That is so sick. That is so cool. We're going to go down to the bottom, though. And I'm going to manually enter in an effect to a roll right here. Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, and of course we can still go into the instruments and play with like the effects here. So we can go a little bit of delay on both of our hi-hats. Go in and play with the delay settings. This is such a playground. Oh my goodness, I am blown away right now. We're doing all that just using 2 tracks, by the way. We still have 6 tracks left. Not to mention, we're only using 4 different samples, and we didn't even touch, I think, on that snare drum right there, so we could go right back into the pattern editor here and put a snare drum on 2 and 4. Just like that. Fill in, say, just where there's notes, add a crap ton of reverb to those. We could also just go ahead and do that from the instrument editor itself, but why not just do it this way? We could do a random amount of reverb from 0 to 100, but we'll just do constant, and we'll just set it to 100. That's way too much. Yeah, amazing. I love this thing. Incredible. So that's how you do swing on the Polyend Tracker. It does require an effect slot, but it only requires one effect slot for the entire pattern. I'm not sure if there's a way to swing some tracks and not others. I'll have to play around with that some more. But just this little jam right here has me very excited for the possibilities on this continuously proving to be amazing device. Real quick, I would just like to give another shout out to Zounds.com for hooking me up with this Polyend Tracker. I'm just loaning it from them right now, and I've said this a million times, but I think they're going to have a real hard time getting it back from me. I am falling in love with this thing very quickly. It's incredible. I do hope you found this video informative or at least entertaining. If you did, be sure to leave a like. If not, you can always leave a dislike. That's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings. Just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Thank you all so very much for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.